Well, there's one thing we're proud of here in Greeley, and that is certainly our trees. We're here in Lincoln Park where there's a lot of beautiful old trees, a lot of beautiful new trees, and there's going to be another celebration this year because for the 39th consecutive year, Greeley's going to be recognized as a Tree City USA. And what better to talk about trees than the Greeley's Forestry Manager, Shiloh Hatcher. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Now, we're going to talk about the Forestry Celebration we have coming up in April, but this Tree City USA, can you explain to us what that actually means?
Okay, so Tree City USA is a program established by the National Arbor Day Foundation, and it's not necessarily related to the size of your community or how many trees you have or how many great trees you have. It was established more or less to impact the care and commitment for trees in your communities. So small communities, if they're providing some care qualifications for their tree canopy, they can be recognized as a Tree City USA. So there are four components to become a Tree City USA. One is to spend $2 per capita on tree care in the community. Another is celebrate Arbor Day and have a proclamation for Arbor Day. And then have a tree care ordinance as a third in the community, which Greeley has. And then have a tree program or a tree board, which Greeley has a established tree care program. So those are the four requirements to become a Tree City USA.
Well, you guys do a lot of work. I feel like you guys are almost some of the unsung heroes because I think most residents don't quite realize the kind of work that it takes to keep our trees in good condition, right?
It's amazing, how fast time goes by. We're so busy, whether it's planning for what we're doing as the community grows. We're involved with that, so it's not just about tree planting. There's a lot of things that's going on with the urban forest that impacts us, and so we've got our hands in a lot of those different things.
And if you want to learn more about the City of Greeley's forestry program, you go to greeleygov.com/forestry and learn more about that. And you mentioned that there's going to be an Arbor Day celebration as part of the Tree City requirements. So what do we have planned for 2019?
So our Arbor Day celebration this year is here in Lincoln Park at 9 o'clock, Saturday, April 20th. And there'll be several tree plantings going on, some educational components involved with that. And we'll read the proclamation at that point. There's actually a local high school student from Union Colony who's been out doing some awareness and working with us through Caring for the Watershed Coalition, Caring for Our Watershed program. And she's been doing some awareness, raising some money, and there's going to be some giveaways here as part of her program, and then she's going to do some awareness efforts that she's been working on too. So that's kind of a neat partnership with us this year for Arbor Day. But come down, celebrate Arbor Day with us. It is our 39th consecutive year for being named a Tree City USA.
That's something to celebrate. You can come down here, got a great event. Like I said, there's going to be some giveaways, whatnot. I'm sure some entertainment to a point, but just celebrating all things that are tree related. If you want to get more details, you can go to greeleycalendar.com. That is happening on April 20th right here in Lincoln Park starting at 9 a.m. And now outside of the celebration itself, you mentioned earlier about the community commitment, the historical commitment that Greeley's had to trees. Can you elaborate a little bit on some of that?
Sure. So one of the reasons we have a commitment in the community, we're named a Tree City USA, is because the history that Greeley has with tree care in the community. And obviously, as Nathan Meeker and the fellow founding members came out west, they knew what they were in for as the further they got away from the East Coast. It's different here. The Front Range is a different place. It's not natural for a lot of these trees to be growing here. So they quickly determined that was going to be a part of the building process of the community, and it was a necessity. Not only do trees provide us comfort, obviously, and windbreaks and for winter windbreaks, but shade in the summer, but there are countless other benefits, and they knew all those benefits, and they knew that they had to start planting trees right away. As a matter of fact, Nathan Meeker went into debt trying to get tree planting established in the community. So throughout the years, tree planting has been, or tree care has been a huge commitment for the Greeley community, and this is our process to take it forward.
Fantastic. And for right now, what is the condition of Greeley's urban forest?
So it's good you ask. Again, Front Range of Colorado is a very, very tough place to grow trees. there are native cottonwoods and willows and evergreens that thrive here, but there are trees that we have to figure out new varieties because some of the older varieties, such as ash, elms, they have issues. We are faced with an issue of the emerald ash borer. It's not in Greeley yet. We're obviously looking for it, but it's going to change the face of the urban forest here in Greeley. So come down to the Arbor Day Celebration, get lots of information about that. We'll be here to talk to folks about that. Anything we can do to spread the message and help people become be more aware of emerald ash borer, the better. So
yeah, it's one of those not if but when, right?
That's right.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate all the work you guys do, and we'll look forward to that celebration on the 20th. Thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thanks for coming out.
You're going to hear the Forestry Arbor Day Celebration, April 20th here at Lincoln Park. And if you want to learn more about that or what else is going on in forestry or get some information on how to help you take care of your own trees, just go to greeleygov.com/forestry.